What up, family? It's your ghetto news reporter, man. DAYZ 20 MARYLEE. Today is Friday in my city, Chicago, December 11th, 2020. So they say. But according to the Mayan calendar, it could very well be 2012. But we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with what the day is supposed to be, what everybody says it is in my city, Chicago. And that is December 11th, 2020, Friday. I got a few writings I want to read off to you and stuff that I wrote in 2017. Now, someone said the devil always knows ahead of time. So, I'm only 53 years old. That's what they say. I was born May 25th, 1967. Okay? And I feel every bit of that. Real talk. You understand? But a lot of people keep 2-3 books and stuff. It's about 10 games being played on me. And Tupac said, me against the world. And a lot of people don't know this, but Tupac's real name is LaShane Parrish Crooks. Okay? That's what they said. Not, Tupac Shakur or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to remember his first movie, he was killing all his friends. Juice. And his last movie was gang related, where crooked cops was robbing the homeless. You understand what I'm saying? And planting guns on them. That's kind of like my story. You understand what I'm saying? So, those who know, pass it on, because this video is very short. I'm trying to get through a couple of poems that I wrote, like I said, when I first got in this trap house where I'm at, 6210 South Kimbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. I give out my place of residence because I'm not a fugitive. I'm freedom. I am free, a free person, not a slave, and I'm trying to get everybody to understand we are not slaves. We are free. Stop acting like a slave. You understand what I'm saying? Stop looking for that white man to save you and stuff. Save yourself. Stand up. I'm going through a lot to get this out. This one here is called Don't Hold Back. I wrote it 12/9/2017, like right around this time. And I wrote it at 7:37 p.m. and I stopped writing it on 7:43 p.m. So it didn't take that long. It's called Don't Hold Back. It says, yo, don't hold back when given the facts of life. Because if you're right, you're right. So don't give up the fight. Yo, don't hold back when times get rough and you feel like giving up because life becomes tough. Yo, don't hold back. Just keep hanging in there and never, ever give up on you too. Because if you do, then that just means I held back from schooling you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a teacher, preacher, none of that. But, I learned from a lot of people and I felt like I wanted to give back. So don't put me in a category as a teacher, leader, none of that. I'm just a real person that been through some stuff and learned a little something and wanted to give it back to the ones who I felt knew something. You understand what I'm saying? This one is called the internet. I'm trying to get this one right, okay? I wrote it 12/21/2017. I started at 10:15 a.m., stopped it at 10:35 a.m. Now, this is just a rough draft, so I might mess up. I try not to, but if I do, forgive me, okay? Internet. The internet was designed to get into everybody's business and take away the people's privacy and have everyone spying on one another. That's why it's called the internet, because you are entering the minds of a real person. Intellect. But when it comes to me, no matter how much people think they know me, most can't and refuse to see the real me for me. and that is a person who is bigger than what you see on the outside or on the internet. I'm something like most people, interesting. And you can imagine, and yes, I speak as if there's more than one of me. That's because there is. There's Mary, there's Lee, there's MARYLEE, don't forget -20 Mary and Lee. But there's one thing for sure about me. I'm just like the internet, because you'll never capture all of me in your lifetime. And if anything, you'll be up all night trying to delete me from your mind or with a virus. And like they gave to me the day after Mother's Day, May 9th of 2016. Why? Because they know I ain't lying. My mind is a terrible thing to waste. This one is called My First Two Videos. I wrote it on 12/21/2017. Time was 7:58 p.m. to, my fault, 7:38 p.m. to 7:51 p.m. My first two videos was made in November 2007. One was named ML-MACK versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, and the other was titled Child Abuse, based on my true life story. But never in my lifetime did I think my whole life would unwind right before my eyes, all because of me telling the truth while at the same time trying to help the youth too. But like they say, that's show business for you. In all actuality, they might as well be saying, fuck them kids, and you too. In order to understand me, reader, you would have to view my first two YouTube videos. Most have already, but won't acknowledge me in a positive light. Nope, they rather pick a fight with me than to say, I'm sorry for all the pain and misery that people have done to you. And if there is anything that I could do to help you, don't hesitate to call on me. And just like the Lord. But of course, that was farthest from the case. And if anything, most people envy me because I made it through my childhood. And some of them people are still up to no good. That's on page 73. I was in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 in 1973. Real talk. Back in the day, when I had got my first apartment on 74th and King Drive, my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, who ended up being a real estate agent and a banker, you know, she got me the apartment due to irreconcilable differences. And back in the day, they had an answering machine on the phone in the house, and you know, you have to go to your house or whatever to retrieve your messages. At least for me, other people may have had the internet, but I didn't at that time, and that was like in the 90s. And you know, I had did a message on my I left a message for the people who called, and it went something like this. This is MLD on the line. I'm not home at the moment, but you know the time. After the beep, you may speak. Thank you for calling. Peace. And some lady was like, ooh, I don't know who you are, but you have a nice voice. And of course, I was by myself like I am now. I was kind of like, you know, I have got my first real message. You understand what I'm saying? Message. You understand what I'm saying? So if that lady is still out there, you know, tell the people I ain't lying, for real. So that's how my mind works. That's why you know I'm the originator of rap, because only if somebody that's the originator of rap would come up with something like that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's real short and sweet. Now, most people think my first love was music, and I really do love music. I'm not gonna lie. Gospel blues, rhythm and blues, rap and jazz for your ass, even some country and soft rock. You understand what I'm saying? Just don't like that hardcore stuff for real. You know, I've been abused all my life, so I'm not trying to be traumatized. You understand what I'm saying? This is real near and dear to my, writing though. This here. So I'm gonna try to get it right. It's called My First Love. I wrote it on 11/24/2017, 11:45 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. It's called My First Love. My first love was never someone physical. No, my first love was a bad case of mental illness, and all because I fell in love with the thought of being loved. Go figure. Because most people I know are nothing but gold diggers or trigger happy, illegitimate 21 savages who barely made it past the age of 18. But yet and still, these are the people whom I chose to love and love me. Why? Because misery loves company. Just call it a bad case of insanity. But whatever it is, don't blame it on the children and the kids who were born into this madness. No, if anything, just blame it on the king. Yeah, my first love was one big dose of reality. And that all came from Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream nightmare. Because where did it get us? Nowhere. And you wonder why most kids and children don't care. Here's the answer. So stop, look, listen. Now can you hear me? That's right. Nothing compares to peace of mind. And that's why I decided to declutter mine from all of that first love, trash talking garbage, also known as integration. Can't we all just get along? Another king, Rodney, dead and gone. Rest in peace, Rodney King. That's some real information for those who think I'm crazy. They thought Jesus was crazy. Mark chapter 3 and 20. Read the whole chapter, Mark chapter 3. They thought Joseph, something was wrong with him. They think everybody crazy. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. List goes on and on. The main ones that are crazy, y'all say, oh, they normal. Ain't nothing wrong with them. You know why? Because y'all crazy too. Look, the Spinners made a song, I'll Be Around. I was watching this movie, Roman J. Israel Esquire. You understand what I'm saying? Played by Denzel Washington. And, some people would think or may think he was a little slow, kind of like me. Because I ain't going to lie, I'm not the brightest person, but I ain't stupid either. You understand what I'm saying? But most hold anything, I'm shy, especially when it comes to these cameras and stuff. Now, freestyling, I could probably, woo you all day, but these cameras, they lock in to your real essence or whatever. And then you got people editing and stuff, they do all kind of stuff. So, I'm kind of leery. But yeah, the Spinners had that song, I'll Be Around. But I gave Oprah in 1995 the Spinners' Mighty Love. And I put my voice to it with 3 cassette tapes, all kind of music, and even the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. And I said, don't forget the women. Back then I should have said, don't forget everybody, but definitely the ladies, women, children, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody, because they just mentioned the men, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk. That's real talk. And whoever heard it, I know they knew that I was special. And that's why I'm catching hell today on December 11th, Friday, 2020 in my city, Chicago. Whatever year it is, it's the year for us to do right. With that, this is good. This is ML-MACK. Peace.